Well, 15 years ago, the waterfront of the Brooklyn Bridge Park was home to abandoned warehouses and decaying piers. Fast forward to today, and the same area now an 85-acre urban paradise on the East River. And joining us now to talk more about this special milestone is somebody who knows the park very well, better than anyone, Brooklyn Bridge Park CEO Eric Landau. Good morning, Eric.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. So first off, just what does this anniversary mean for the park and for the whole Brooklyn community?
Yeah, thank you. It's a really big milestone to be celebrating 15 years, especially when you think about what the park was prior to it being parkland. You know, it's got a really rich history as part of New York City's working waterfront in the 50s, 60s, 70s, and then kind of from the 80s for a couple of decades, it sat completely abandoned as the city started bringing its goods in through means other than the waterways, and kind of became an industrial wasteland. And then in the mid-2000s, the plan to develop it into Brooklyn Bridge Park, we broke ground in 2008. We opened the first section in 2010. And now it is an 85-acre park that, while it's open year-round, we like to think of the height of the season being the time we're in now, between Memorial Day and Labor Day, where we get 5 million people just in that 3-month window.
Wow, yeah, so obviously people out there enjoying using the park, but also it has a bigger role the park plays in protecting the city from climate change, future storms, so there's that impact as well.
Yeah, and that's certainly true of any green space, right? Anytime you take an area that had been concrete or asphalt and you green it and you make it softer, obviously you're having a significant impact for the environment. Here specifically, it's a combination of native plants, buildings with green roofs, all of our buildings are LEED certified, soft edges, understanding that we are on the East River and that climate change and storm surge are real things. And so utilizing things like riprap and other types of soft edges have dramatic impacts on the climate.
Now, not only people enjoying it, but animals as well. Can you maybe talk about some of the most surprising wildlife that has moved in and now calling the park home?
Yeah, so Brooklyn Bridge Park is home to over 12,000 different species of plants and wildlife, from monarch butterflies at the Pier 6 flower field to native bees and other pollinators that have come back because of all of the plantings that we have. Lots of different birds, including ruddy duck, mourning dove, ruby-throated hummingbirds, and, you know, Brooklyn Bridge Park being on the water, and because of the city's significant investment in harbor water and improving harbor water, we see lots of interesting marine life that hasn't been in this area for a really long time. Anything from seahorses to, we even had a whale a couple of years ago.
Wow. And yeah, so the park has come so far in 15 years. I guess the question is, what's next for the park in the years to come?
Well, we are never one to just sit on our laurels and are always looking to improve the park. And so what we've been doing over the last couple of years is taking a look back at areas. Because we opened the park in phases, there's been an opportunity to take a look back at areas that have been open now for those 10 to 15 years and seeing what's not working about them. So, for example, we just redid our major entrance at Pier 1, opening a brand new facility. In addition to a significantly improved pedestrian entrance, that new facility has much needed public restrooms and a great concession. Bread's Bakery just opened there, so you can go and get your babka. And now we're, you know, part of the city's conversation. You know, city's looking at what to do with the next set of piers, 7 through 12. Obviously, we're advocating for Pier 7 to, or some portion to be included as an addition to the park. So hopefully more to come on that.
Yeah, lots to look forward to and get outdoors and enjoy. Thank you so much. Brooklyn Bridge Park CEO Eric Landau, appreciate you joining us this morning.
Thank you very much.